Okay, here we are on USDCAD hourly again. So what we have is overall downtrend, overall downflow. And the overall flow, the volumes of the overall flow, we have a lot of peak volume in this area. It's kind of midway, and then some very high volume at the end. So it makes you wonder, once again, who's selling down here? This is a pretty strong move right at the end of this pretty long downtrend. So who is selling down here? That's the question at this point. Okay, so we move on. These are my guys who started breaking these areas. This one's kind of interesting. Break down, hold tiny bit, break down, hold. So I know they're close to the same, but I just thought that was an interesting little spot. On my big boy, I believe that's plenty of data for a breach, a hold and a breach, and then a hold and a breach. But regardless, we break down with high volume, okay? And then we pull back, and we have some people attempting to sell here and here, and then they get taken out. The guy who started gets killed. So that leaves a trap in here, because there was clearly some sellers here, probably due to this high volume. They were happy that the sales are going to continue, so we'll sell. They get taken out, which creates a trap, and this volume can then transfer to here, because there's not much volume right here. There's low volume all here, and there's a peak right here with this. So this volume adds to that volume, so which turns around for the buy side. So buys have a lot of volume right now. It holds in this area and then breaks below. And this is a fairly long hold, and breaks below, so I think this would get support resistance, retail sellers selling, but we don't kill this guy yet. But I think technical analysis would attempt to sell again and sell again, and they get taken out with super high volume on this candle. Now they don't get fully taken out because this seller is still around, and I know technically this isn't a seller because we're still in buyer's territory, but I think as far as technical analysis people, this would be a valid sell for them, because there is some high volume. It's just not super high. So I think that even this could be a final sell attempt from this guy, this last guy who started. I guess this is going to be on a lower time frame kind of thing, and that would leave a trap here. So if this were to come back, high volume or not, unless we get a ton of high volume up here, which it kind of looks like we're getting some. So we'll just have to see, would this be a valid buy? Because overall, in this whole downtrend, you have pretty high peaks of volume in the lower part of this overall downtrend. So I hope I'm reading this correctly, and it looks like all signs say for a buy-in. One thing to question is this last guy who started a worry? Do we think he's going to push it down further? Judging by volumes, I would think not. We're fairly low compared to this, or this, or this. So I don't think I would be worried about this guy pushing the market back down. I think this could be a turnaround for a buy. All right. Thank you.